Hi, welcome back to Now Television. I'm gonna drink some ginger ale. As promised, I've got the tube of mail for Gene Hackman that got sent back to me from CAA because those people don't care if their clients get their personal mail. Everything's all about business, right? Famous people can't have friends. I will never understand that. They can be famous, but they can't have friends because it's all about money. Anyways, this script probably would have been finished if I had made it to his house. Anyways, I'm gonna drink some ginger ale. Ugh, I'm so congested. It's bad. Now tonight I'm wearing pink. I used to pink and blue and pink and blue. It's like a Sleeping Beauty. I sleep so much, especially when I'm sick. Okay, I am gonna open the tube. Here it goes. First time I've opened it. I just opened the tube. Oh, I can't get what's in the tube out of the tube. Oh, here it comes. Here comes the magic moment. Magic moment. Okay. Oh, where did the tattoos go? Oh, there they are. No, that's just the stickers. Oh, why is there two in there? I'm missing stuff. Anyways, the pre-promotional posters, folks, looks like this. Let's not bank on the banks. Woo! Supergirl 2. Darkness strikes the bank towers. It's hard. It was bigger than the camera. See, it's not that big of a poster, but it's a nice size for a person's door or wall or whatever. They're really, 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 really well-made posters. It's going to be a part of the auction. See if I can... Oh. Been in that tube for so long I can't get it to stay open for folks. I'm going to do it this way. Okay. Right. Is that working? I think so. Let's not bank on the bank. Supergirl 2. Doctor strikes the bank tower. Ha! Writing by none other than Jennifer Cooley. Right. That essentially would be me. Yeah. AKA Superwoman. I will have another page for her character, Virginia M. Doyle, on YouTube. So when I go there, I'll post stuff relating to the information I add for her character. This is just a general YouTube page where I put everything kind of interest to me up for people to watch. But, yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. So these are like, $10 for me to make. So I have to find a way to make them cheaper. Let's go looking around. So, I'd be like charging $15 just to get the support I need. The more support I get from people and the more stuff that's ordered, the more likely I'm not going to have a problem with landing the backer for this. I'm actually hoping it's possible to get somebody like, Robert Downey Jr., aka Tony Stark, and Iron Man to hey, I'll buy the rights to that screenplay. And now we can make the movie and we can add in the part that she wants to add into the Iron Man series. Small possibility. I gotta put the tattoos in here. These are the Luthor Core stickers. This is part of the movie, actually. This is the participation of the audience and in the movie with Lex Luthor. In my version, in my story. People will have these in the movie because he's handing them out as part of his campaign, which I won't go into detail about because that would ruin the point of writing it and then producing the movie. If I told you all now, then you wouldn't go see it. But everybody's going to have these, and you can have them now, then you can have them when the movie's out, and you can watch him use them in the movie and what they're for. Neat, huh? Nice. I'll leave all that stuff to people's imagination. The script is in here too. But I have my sample stuff on my Facebook page. So, those of you that have subscribed and are on my list for my Facebook page can actually read it. Those of you who watch certain stuff in my notes section, I can send you the links if you just send me messages to YouTube or whatever. I can send you links, specific links to the information, so you can read the sample material. I would never be so crazy as to put up all my information, because that wouldn't leave anything to imagination. But I do have more material that I've written by hand that I haven't typed up yet to add to the pages that are now here, which I've been in this poster tube for Gene Hackman since I left Fort St. John, British Columbia last year, thinking I was going to get out by the fall to go meet him at Halloween. Well, actually, I wanted to be there for Thanksgiving. But I was trying to do my first appearance in costume at Halloween in Kansas, being that's where Smallville's from. So I thought going to the real Kansas in character would have been fun to promote my work. But the border guards seem to think that I'm not a desirable. I'm not somebody to let into Hollywood. Not somebody to let into Canada. Apparently they wanted proof that I was, allowed to go to his house or something, or anywhere in America without a landed address or destination and hotel bookings and stuff. Hang on, I'm going to see if I can find the piece of paper. I'm still looking. Oh, that didn't work. Well, there's a will, there's a way. Okay. Ow! My spider boxes. Sorry. That has to do with another script. Spider-Man, the third one was due out last May. Never got finished. I have little boxes because I have little spiders in my case over there. But, yeah, I have lots of scripts. Anyways, this is the form. Customs and Borders Protection. The list is absurd. I'm born in Prince Rupert. I'm white. I'm Superwoman. It's written all over my van. It's all over the Facebook page. It was all over my clothes. And they sent me back wanting evidence of employment, evidence of foreign residence, evidence of financial ability. They wanted return tickets if I was going by plane, sufficient funds for intended length of stay, contact person in the U.S. Holy shit, Batman. All I'm saying was I'm going to Hollywood to get famous, come back rich, pick up the rest of my stuff and buy a house out there and stay. If I didn't advertise that when I got to the border, I can't help them. Anyways, all I can say is the president's got this butt backwards. I'd love to see 100 million Americans really rush the border to open up the gates so that people can, divorce the ignorance between the two sides. We're on the same continent. We're all North American residents. So it's absurd to treat Canadians like we're immigrants. What he should be doing at the borders, what the guards should be trained to look for, is a list like this, but it's desirables. The ones to welcome and let into America, to show that after 125 years of war and hate, that they're welcoming people there, rather than still being in the same set mind as when this whole stupidity started back in World War I. It's absurd. The rest of us have figured it out, so you gotta fix the borders. And I wasn't gonna drive to all three, because I've been to two. Well, except for the one in Alaska. That doesn't count. But I'm not going to go to the third one and try again. Now, this guy did say the next time I come back he'd let me in, because he knows I'm going to go get work, which I've done. I've now sat here all winter long working for, 2 different places to make the increase of money per wage is what I'm used to for living up north and in BC, for the skills I have there, for the jobs they don't have here with those tickets. And instead of being home free, instead of being in America working on finishing the script, or having already finished it, or having already landed the money, or having landed a part in the Iron Man movie to sort of get my way, and maybe Superwoman begins Virginia Stark. And it's possible. Anyways, I sent this out to people in the States. I even sent this to the White House along with the list of stuff that I actually answered. I even sent my resume, which has all my security training and everything. It's really absurd. But I'm not finished talking about that. I mean, that's just crazy. But I'm suggesting that people rush the border. The more cars, the better. If Americans come here and see how little difference there is in our country from over there, and just that we're nicer people, friendlier, easier going, more educated maybe? I don't know, because with border guards that don't even know who Tom Welling is, never heard of Smallville, maybe they don't even know who their actual president is. You know, I dare Obama to possibly not let anybody know he's going there, don't show up in a limo, just go in a family car, and see if they can answer the question, do you know who I am? And find out how many can tell the difference, being that he's black, right? Because they all look the same, or whatever they might be thinking, the simple-minded ones. I don't know what they do for testing people to say who's qualified to do a job, but whatever they're doing over there, they're failing. Massively. Massively failing. We're pretty good. Our side's not bad. But, yeah, I mean, apparently it's illegal for me to go to Hollywood to get famous, come back rich, and then move there. I was going on a vacation to try my best to see if I can, land my first movie deal. Back in the day, where you only had your driver's license and enough money and a guitar and a car, you go to Hollywood, you get a first job, which is usually as a waiter or waitress, or walking dogs, because it's not taxable income. And you're living until you get a job as an extra, or a job as a writer, or a job in the film industry or something. Now, in my case, I had a 6-passenger van, so I could hold lots of people, so I'm self-employed. Plus, I play pretty good street music. I'm pretty good for playing for change. My videos are here. My songs are there. And all they had to do was stop, pull up my Facebook page, sign on, go there, and look at a few things. It's my YouTube page, and say, wow, I guess she's not lying. I guess that qualifies as a desirable, but apparently they've never heard of that. Anyways, I'm going to post this. Donald Trump's Twitter, even the White House Twitter. Somewhere in there, I'm imagining, I love working for Google. God bless you, Google. Thank you so much. The more you help me with this, the more I'm laughing. Because even if I didn't make a movie off of this, what Google's doing, I might end up making enough money to never have to work again anyway and still have the freedom to go. I love being a Google representative. I, Superwoman, working for Google. Traveling the world. Maybe my Superman symbol on a flag will make it to the moon. But I understand 9/11 changed a lot of things in this world, but I'm not from another continent. I'm not from a different nationality. If you don't have the common sense to judge somebody by looking at them, is this a good or a bad person, then you shouldn't be doing the job. It's quite simple. Now, keeping Canadians prisoners, it says that you, as a president, or, what do you call it? Fooling the public for thinking that your law degree means that you have a certain level of intelligence beyond what the average person does. Well, the average Canadian is already that intelligent. And now they're saying, well, we like this president. For what? So that he can say only people with money can come to my country because they'll spend their money on vacations and go back. Maybe you should try coming through the country. There's 30 million people here. How many of them are actually Canadian? Because Canadians travel the world. We go everywhere. The immigrants that come here are not Canadians. They're just immigrants. And it's easy to tell the difference. Their color. Their language. Even if they're born here, you know they're not from here because they're not white, they're not French, and they're not native. It's not hard. The enhanced driver's license, passport, my bank card, my credit card, Really, all I should have had to do was play a song on the guitar. That should have been enough. Go ahead and welcome to America. Not, oh, please don't come. We don't want you here. We don't want you to come and take our jobs. We want them to be for the people over there. What kind of representation is that? That's all I'm saying. Anyways, with the Google thing, when I said earlier on my other video that I might become a multimillionaire, it may not even be from movie deals. It could just be from being a Google representative. Hi, Superwoman. I love Google. This is great. I might just quit my jobs and work full-time doing videos. I'm going to get my camera. I'm going to travel with me around places. I'm going to go, like, do my nails to different shops. You know, and talk about those kind of experiences and other stuff and see what else I can come up with. And, of course, there's my weight loss surgery situation. My non-for-profit organization there. But, yeah, sorry, Jean. I would have loved to have gone there and just had Thanksgiving, shared cooking recipes, and enjoyed being around your company because of how many are left from our world of movies. All the new generation, the people younger than me, they have no idea who's who or who's made what. They may have heard of certain names. My 15-year-old, I don't think she's even seen The Hunt for Red October, but she's still perfect in essence, being that she's a Navy cadet, to do another one. If you could convince her to get into acting. But I'm just saying that I had to stop watching television. I had to turn it off because it's garbage. This Whitney thing. Did you see this Whitney thing? She's got on her Twitter page, I'm dead inside. Did somebody stop to notice that that's written there and what she's trying to say? And then she advocates how being drunk is cool. On the very night her show begins. I'm sorry, maybe you should go to an AA meeting and stop thinking you're funny by telling people you feel dead inside. Maybe you need to figure out why. And this is allowable, right? We're allowed to declare our obituaries in front of the world. We're allowed to declare our pain and watch people not notice or laugh at it when it's really not funny. Anyways, I guess the reason I'm trying to use up the full 20 minutes is because, having, like, oh, see, look, I can't get this wrapped right. All my pages are messed up. 20-minute videos instead of having, like, 3 10-minute videos. Probably makes more sense. Anyways, I'm going to have to figure out how to redo this, put it back in the tube. Next time I go to the border, the only thing funny about what happened when I went is I didn't have the tube with me. And I told them about it. So when they ransacked my van and went through everything, which, by the way, I apologize, Peter Pan, for losing the letter to the treehouse. I don't know how much that letter was worth, but they might have lost it because when I got back, it wasn't in the van. However, my point being is this tube was here in the house, so it's kind of a good thing I did come back, because if I'd gone all the way to Jean and didn't have this, it would have sucked. I mean, of course, I had it on my flash drive, and I had it on my laptop. They wouldn't even open the laptop. I offered them. I said, please, help yourself. Read what's on the computer. Oh, no, we can't do that. Why? I'm telling you to. That's with the small version. As the script gets written and it's in the binders and stuff and the pages to build, the small one looks like that. I might be able to make smaller ones for people to do with the auction. The auction has to do with the Weight Loss Foundation I want to start, the non-profit organization. So the funds raised from there goes to a surgery fund. But I'll update people on different videos about different segments of stuff that's going on so that I can keep all the videos organized when I date and title them. Anyways, I think that's good for my second rant of the day. I do realize we need passports to go everywhere else on Earth. But, this whole North American citizen thing, I don't get it. Why can't my kid go spend 2 years in junior high over there and have theirs come over here for 2 years? So that, you know, both sides can get the equal amount of education and awareness of what life is like and what the people are like. 125 years and we're still at war. So much for saying it was over. Because it's not, clearly. Anyways, I'm done my rant. Peace out, Superwoman.